And welcome back to Daily English Flow.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy you're here with us today.
I'm Luwis, and as always, I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Anna.
And I'm Anna.
How are you today, Anna?
I'm really good, thank you. I had a nice morning. I made a big cup of coffee and I sat by the window for a while.
Oh, that sounds so relaxing. I had a busy morning. I couldn't find my keys for like 20 minutes.
Oh no, that's not a good start.
Right?
But you're here now, and that's what matters.
Yes, exactly. I made it.
Okay, so today we have a really important topic.
Oh yes, I'm very curious about this one.
Today we're going to talk about the real reason why so many English learners don't improve.
Okay. That sounds a little scary, honestly.
Don't worry, it's actually very helpful. And I think a lot of people listening today will say, oh, that's me.
I already feel like that's me.
And that's perfectly okay. Because today we're going to talk about it and help you fix it.
I love that. I'm ready.
But before we start, we want to say something to our listeners.
Yes, please. If you're watching or listening to this right now, thank you so much.
It really means a lot to us that you choose to spend your time with Daily English Flow.
And hey, if you're enjoying the podcast, please hit the like button.
Yes, it helps more people find us.
And subscribe if you haven't already.
We put out new episodes regularly, so you don't want to miss them.
Also, if you have a friend who is learning English, share this episode with them.
Learning with a friend is so much more fun.
It's like bringing a study buddy, but you don't have to share your snacks.
Exactly. Okay, let's get into today's topic. So let's talk about something that I hear very often from English learners.
Okay, what do you hear?
I hear people say, I've been studying for months, but my English isn't getting better.
Oh, wow. I have said that exact sentence before.
I know, and so have many people listening right now. It's a very common feeling.
So why does that happen?
That's the big question today. And the answer might surprise you.
Okay, tell me.
The problem is usually not how much you study. The problem is how you study.
That's interesting. Can you explain more?
Of course. Many learners spend a lot of time with English every day. They watch videos, they read grammar books, they use apps on their phones.
Yes, I do all of those things.
And those things are good. But there's a difference between studying English and practicing English.
Oh. Wait, are they different?
Yes, they are very different. Studying means you are reading about English or listening to English. Practicing means you are using English yourself.
So, like speaking and writing?
Exactly. Speaking, writing, making sentences, talking to people.
I see. So I study a lot, but I don't practice enough.
That's exactly the problem for many learners. And when you only study but don't practice, it's very hard to make progress.
Okay, I want to use that phrase. I study every day, but I don't make progress because I don't speak.
That's really good, Luwis. That sentence is perfect.
Really?
Yes, really.
Wow, okay.
So remember, everyone, studying and practicing are not the same thing. You need both to make progress.
Make progress. I like that phrase.
Okay, let's stop for a moment for our vocabulary spotlight.
Oh yes, I love this part.
Today's vocabulary word is progress. Progress means getting better at something over time. It means you are moving forward, not staying in the same place.
Okay, like improvement?
Yes, exactly like improvement, but progress is the movement toward a goal. Here's an example sentence. She studied English every day, and she started to see real progress after 3 months.
Ooh, I like that.
Here's another one. Don't give up. Slow progress is still progress.
That's such a nice sentence. Let me try one. I want to make more progress with my English speaking.
That is a beautiful sentence. 100% correct.
Yes.
So, progress is our first vocabulary word today. And remember, slow progress is still progress.
I'm going to write that one down.
Okay, let's move to our second big point today.
I'm ready.
So, we talked about the difference between studying and practicing. Now let's talk about something called being stuck in a routine.
Stuck in a routine? What does that mean exactly?
Okay, so a routine is something you do the same way every day. For example, every morning you wake up, make coffee, and open the same English app.
Yes, that's me.
And you do the same lessons, the same exercises, the same things every single day.
Is that bad?
It's not bad to have a routine. But if your routine never changes, your brain stops growing.
Oh, interesting.
Think about it like exercise. If you go to the gym every day and you only lift the same small weight, you don't get stronger.
Oh, I understand. Because your body is already used to it.
Exactly. Your body, or your brain, needs new challenges to grow.
So I need to try new things in English.
Yes, you need to push outside of your comfort zone.
Comfort zone. I've heard that phrase before, but can you explain it?
Of course. Your comfort zone is the place where you feel safe and relaxed. It's the things that feel easy and not scary.
Oh, okay.
For an English learner, your comfort zone might be watching the same type of videos, or using the same app you always use, or only talking about topics you already know.
Yes, that's definitely me. I always talk about the same topics because I know those words already.
Right, and that feels safe. But it doesn't help you grow.
So I need to talk about new topics?
Yes, try new topics, new situations, new conversations. That's how you get out of your comfort zone.
Okay, let me try a sentence. I want to go outside from my comfort zone.
Oh, good try. But we say step outside your comfort zone or get out of your comfort zone.
Step outside my comfort zone. Okay, I'll remember that.
You're doing great. So, the key point here is if you always do the same things, you'll stay in the same place.
That makes so much sense.
Try something new every week. A new topic, a new type of video, a new conversation partner.
Even a podcast you haven't listened to before?
Yes, exactly like that.
Maybe like daily English flow for the first time?
Yes, exactly like that. Okay, now here's a really important habit I want to talk about.
Okay, what is it?
It's the habit of practicing out loud.
Oh. Like speaking out loud even when you're alone?
Yes, exactly. This is one of the biggest secrets for English learners.
Really?
When you read English in your head, your brain works in one way. But when you speak English out loud, your brain works in a completely different way.
That's interesting.
Your mouth, your ears, and your brain all have to work together when you speak.
Oh, I never thought about it like that.
And that's why so many learners can understand English well, but they can't speak it easily.
Oh, wow, yes. That's exactly my problem. I understand so much, but when I try to speak, my words don't come out.
Yes, and the reason is that you haven't trained your mouth to speak English. You've only trained your eyes and ears
So I need to practice out loud.
every single day. Even 5 minutes is enough to start.
Okay, let me try a sentence about this. I should be practice out loud every day.
Almost perfect. Just a small change. We say, I should practice out loud without the word be.
Oh, right. I should practice out loud every day.
Beautiful. That's it exactly.
Okay, I can do that.
Yes, you can. And everyone listening can do that too. Even repeating sentences from this podcast counts as speaking practice.
Oh, that's a great idea. So people can listen to us, pause, and then repeat what we say?
Exactly. It's called shadowing, and it's one of the best ways to improve your speaking.
I love that. So practice out loud, step out of your comfort zone, and make real progress.
That's a perfect summary, Lewis. Okay, let's do our second vocabulary spotlight.
Great, I'm ready.
Today's second vocabulary word is routine. A routine is a set of habits or activities that you do regularly in the same order.
Like a schedule?
Yes, a little like a schedule. But a routine is something you do almost automatically. You do it without thinking.
Oh, I see.
Here's an example sentence. My morning routine is wake up, drink coffee, and listen to English for 30 minutes.
Oh, that's a nice routine.
And here's another one. A good study routine can help you make progress in English faster.
Okay, let me try. I have a routine for English study, but I want to change it.
That's excellent. Perfectly correct.
Yes!
So, routine is a useful word for talking about your daily habits.
I'm going to use that word today.
All right, let's also talk about one more thing before we review.
Okay, what is it?
I want to talk about how to describe your English learning problems,
Oh, that's really useful.
because it's important to talk about your struggles in English too.
Right, not just the good things.
Exactly. So here are some simple phrases you can use. First, I've been studying for months, but I still have trouble speaking.
Oh, I've said that so many times.
And it's a very natural, correct sentence. You can also say, I understand English well, but speaking is difficult for me.
Yes, that's my life.
Or, I feel stuck in my English learning right now.
I feel stuck. That's a really honest phrase.
Yes, and it's okay to feel stuck sometimes. The important thing is to know why and what to do about it.
Right. And that's exactly what today's episode is about.
Exactly. So let me try using one of those phrases. Wait, that's your job, Lewis.
Oh, right. Okay, I'll try. I've been studying English for a long time, but I feel stuck in a routine.
Oh, that is really excellent. You used two of our key phrases in one sentence.
Oh, wow, I didn't even notice.
That's because you're making progress.
Ha! I used the word too.
You did! Everyone, did you catch that? Lewis is already making progress with today's vocabulary. Okay, it's time to review what we learned today.
Already?
Already. Time flies when we're having fun.
It really does. Okay, can I try the review?
Please, go ahead.
Okay, so the first thing we talked about was the difference between studying and practicing.
Yes, that's right.
Studying is reading and listening. Practicing is actually using English yourself, like speaking and writing.
Perfect. And what do you need to do to make progress?
Both. You need to study and practice.
Excellent. What was the second point?
The second one was about being stuck in a routine. If you do the same things every day, your English doesn't grow.
Exactly.
And we need to step outside our comfort zone.
Yes, very good. And the third point?
The third one was about practicing out loud. Speaking out loud trains your mouth and your brain at the same time.
That's a great way to explain it.
And even repeating sentences from a podcast counts as speaking practice.
100%. Luwis, you did an amazing job with that review.
Thank you. I mean, I have a very good teacher.
You're very kind. Okay, before we say goodbye, I have a question for all of you listening.
Oh, I love this part.
Today's question is, what is one thing you do every day to practice your English?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Tell us in the comments. Even one simple sentence is perfect.
For example, you can write, I practice English by listening to podcasts every morning.
Or, I practice English by reading for 15 minutes before bed.
We love reading your comments. It really makes us happy.
And it helps other learners too because they can see your ideas.
So please write your answer below.
We would love to hear from you.
And hey, if you enjoyed this episode today, please give it a like.
It really helps other people find our podcast.
And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to Daily English Flow.
We make new episodes regularly and we don't want you to miss them.
Also, share this episode with someone who needs to hear it today.
Maybe someone who said, I've been studying for months, but I'm not improving.
Yes, send it to that person. This episode is for them.
Okay, I think that's everything for today.
It was such a good episode.
It was. I really enjoyed talking about this topic.
Me too. And I honestly feel more motivated now.
That makes me so happy to hear.
I'm going to practice out loud tonight.
I believe you.
Step outside my comfort zone, starting today.
That's the spirit. Remember, everyone, slow progress is still progress.
And you don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep going.
Exactly. Every single day that you listen, speak, and try, you are getting better.
Even if you can't feel it yet.
Even if you can't feel it yet. It's happening.
Okay, I love that.
Thank you so much for being here with us today.
We'll see you in the next episode of Daily English Flow.
Take care of yourself.
Keep practicing.
And keep going. You're doing so much better than you think.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.